Hello and welcome to Cooking Technique Tuesday. I am Coach Lauren. I am also a trained chef, so I love doing these videos. We do one each week, one every Tuesday. I drop them with just some different bits of culinary knowledge. Sometimes we talk about recipes, talk about food storage. Sometimes I focus on one thing in particular, which today is going to be mangoes. So we're going to talk about this. It's a great summer fruit. We're going to talk about how to cut your mango. First and foremost though, nutritionally, it is a great source of fiber. It's high in vitamin C. It's a good source of folate as well. And also mangoes are super tasty. Let's face it. You can use them in a million different things. Smoothies, for mango salsa, just to eat as a snack at the end of the night. So how do we cut these? I'm going to show you how to dice it, and I'm going to show you how to slice it as well. So whenever I have something that is kind of round and wobbly, I always want to make sure and cut the bottom off. All right, so that's what I'm going to do first because I want it to be able to stand and not move around. So what I'm going to do first is actually dice it. So I'm actually not going to skin it. What I'm going to do is, there's a huge seed that is in the center of this mango. So you've got the mango cheeks on either side, which is the wider part of the mango. So I'm going to slice down. Now, sometimes you will end up hitting the seed, which just means to take your knife out and inch a little bit closer to the edge of the mango to where you're able to slice down. There we go. Like that, and not get any of the pit, the seed, because it is hard and you will not be able to cut through that. So try it on both sides. There we go. Gorgeous. Just like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sharp knife, and depending on how big or small I want the dice to be, I'm just going to make little cuts like this. It's also juicy too, which, ooh, I can't wait to eat this. Like I said, it's good for smoothies. It's good for salsas. There's so many different uses for mango. I usually like to just kind of eat it by itself as a dessert at the end. So I have made this gorgeous dice, and I can actually just take it, and it's going to come right off the skin. So again, depending on how big or small you want the dice, but that is a quick and easy way to do it. Now, I do have some mango meat on the sides, so I want to make sure and cut that off as well. And you'll probably get about this much. Sometimes you get a little bit more. It really just depends on how big that seed is in the center. Alrighty, so now what I want to show you how to do is how to make slices of it, which you could do that way. This is how I like to cut it though if I'm going to do slices. So I'm going to, again, cut the bottom off so it stabilizes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the skin off. So I'm going to work my way around. This is the same way I would do a melon or a pineapple, which I'm sure I'll probably do a video on those as well one day. But right here, I'm just going to take my knife and using my knife, cut off the skin and trying to take as little of the mango flesh with me as possible. So right there. And I just work my way around. That way it makes it a little bit easier to slice. Usually when I'm eating it just by myself, like as a snack at the end of the night, I tend to prefer slices as opposed to dices. So dices are really good for salsas or to kind of make the smoothie. I would freeze it as well. Freeze it ahead of time. It'll add a little bit of creaminess, maybe a frozen banana too to that smoothie, make it a little tropical. All right, so now I have, let me get that off. There we go. So I have got my mango. Now what I'm going to do is just like I did before, it's just without the skin on now. So I'm going to go ahead and slice it on down. And I've got my wonderful mango, totally skin free. And then I can make it into as big a slice as I want. So this is how I usually snack on it. Super tasty. Little, hands are getting a little sticky with it, but mango is so tasty. And it's super easy and quick to cut them. Again, so many different uses for it. So if you've never tried mango, I know sometimes when you buy it pre-cut, it's a little expensive. And I got these at the grocery store for like $1 each. And they're really well, they go well with anything, even just as a snack. So try some mango, try cutting it, let me know how it goes. And I will see you next Cooking Technique Tuesday. Have a good one.